Do you make love as often as you'd like?
No, I'm not satisfied.
When you're not in the mood, how do you handle it?
I tell him I got a headache.
Take the test that could change your love life. Joanna Kearns and Ed Marinaro host the National Love and Sex Test. Next.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Rick Enderford.
Good evening. The government said today that Texas will be the site of the world's largest atom smasher, the $4.4 billion super collider. Opposition lawmakers walked out of the West German parliament today during a Kristallnacht commemoration. They charged that a speech by the parliament's president failed to show repulsion for what the Nazis had done to German Jews 50 years ago. Later on Nightline, computer viruses. What can we do to defend ourselves?
Saturday, who is behind Jack Ruby's murder of Lee Harvey Oswald?
The truth might have come out.
Find out when Mike Connors hosts Crimes of the Century. Then, veteran cop Jack Warden stalks a serial killer who's searching for a one-night stand.
What we got here is a homicidal maniac in a three-piece suit.
Police Story, Saturday. Sunday, an incredible eyewitness account of the last 7 months of Anne Frank's life in a concentration camp. An incredible true story. Incredible Sunday.
The National Love and Sex Test will be right back.
Hello, I'm Keith Jackson. Saturday on ABC Sports, regional coverage of Big Ten, Pac-10 football. Indiana tries to stay in the bowl chase against Michigan State. Rodney Peete will lead the Southern California Trojans unbeaten against the Arizona State Sun Devils at Tempe. And when the game is played in Tempe, historically, it is a tough stop for USC. And the Trojans are still in the hunt for a national championship. So check your local listing for the game in your area Saturday on ABC's College Football.
I'm Herb Weinstein. These are some of the stories we're working on for Eyewitness News Nightcast. A gas explosion in Milwaukee has taken the lives of 3 workers. We'll have details. We will also show you a school principal who may have learned a very tough lesson.
The proposed Erie County budget. I'm David Collin. Tonight on Nightcast, I'll tell you what it means to your property taxes, cultural institutions, and the housing market.
You can go ahead.
And it shook Northern California, but it wasn't the big one. Those stories and more on Nightcast at 11.
Young hate mongers on the next Rumble.
Isn't it about time you got in shape? Join me at the spa next week on Good Morning America.
It's what matters. The environment, health, money, drugs, education, family. What matters is the American agenda, a new way to look at the news. Coming Monday on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
The bus your child rides to school may be a fire trap.
It's stupid to put 60 gallons of gasoline beside one of only 2 exits on a school bus.
And a behind-the-scenes peek at the latest security tricks in the war on shoplifting. 2020, Friday.
In 3 days.
Miss Tudsbury, are you having an affair with my husband?
Your husband is the most attractive man I've ever met.
A motion picture experience you'll never forget.
When you come back, and you will, I'll be here.
Herman Wouk's War and Remembrance, starting Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
Expect the best from Warren Williams on Eyewitness News.
Sunday, December 25th at 9 p.m., just watch us for a special presentation of the Ice-Capades with Olympic medalist Elizabeth Manley and the California Raisins, the Ice-Capades, Sunday, December 25th at 9 on CFTO TV.
It's a fine night. It's a very fine night for lizards. It's a fine night. A very fine night for slime. And on a night like this, how Rumpelstiltskin be anything but fine.
Rumpelstiltskin, an enchanting special based on the children's classic about an evil wizard and a queen who must outsmart him. December 13th at 7:30 on CFTO TV. Since it began, the Neighbor for Neighbor Heat Fund has provided more than $500,000 in aid for those who need it most. Thanks to you, people with emergency medical situations, low-income senior citizens, and the disabled have been helped through Neighbor for Neighbor. It's so easy to give. Just add $1 when paying your heat bill. For every $1 you contribute, National Fuel shareholders add 50 cents. Please join Channel 4 and warm the winter for our neighbors in need. That's Neighbor for Neighbor.
Who's going to handle the case? I can see by the flaring of the nostrils that this poor man mechanic who ripped off Sandra Huxtable is now going to face the wrath of Claire Colt Kirby Huxtable.
The Cosby Show, Monday afternoon at 5:30 on Channel 4.
Angela thought she hired a housekeeper, but instead she got
a headstrong, opinionated, pain in the neck.
This has caused some confusion.
I'm the man of the house.
And misunderstanding.
Kill me! He couldn't embarrass me to death, so he's using Italian voodoo!
Nah, she didn't say that. Hey, even if she said that, she didn't mean that.
But
all's well that ends well.
On Who's the Boss? Weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 47, Cable 4. Channel 47 Cable 4's Sunshine Getaway gives you Manzanillo. Immerse yourself in the warm Pacific Ocean. Experience an ancient culture. Dance to the infectious mariachi beat. All in Manzanillo, the gem on Mexico's Pacific coast. For your chance to win a one-week all-inclusive carousel holiday vacation for two at the Coco Club Hotel Malak, plus $500 U.S. in spending money from Visa Traveler's checks, collect 3 proofs of purchase from any of the Sunshine Getaway participating sponsors. Minute Maid Orange Juice. Noxzema, much more than a great face wash. Cat Chow from Ralston Purina. We put our very best into every box. Send your 3 proofs of purchase along with your name, address, and telephone number to Sunshine Getaway. You could be on your way to intriguing, romantic Manzanillo. Enter now. The contest closes February 24th here on Channel 47, Cable 4.
Two sisters torn by desire.
It's not going to go away. I just want her to know where we stand.
Divided by deceit.
It's not good, is it? I don't want to be in the middle.
You can't go on denying this. Forbidden in their love.
This is between you and Shane.
It's over. We have to face it. For the same man.
You love him? No. You think that I could face you if I did?
Days of Our Lives on NBC.
From your 24-hour news station, this is a Channel 2 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Dow Postles. An Iraqi Scud missile struck a U.S. military barrack in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, killing at least 12 Americans, injuring many more. U.S. military police say more than 50 people were carried away in ambulances. There were more than 100 Americans inside that building when the Scud hit. Officials in Bahrain say an Iraqi Scud was fired on them, but ground forces shot it down. No injuries reported. Your next news at 5 on Channel 2, your 24-hour news station.
On the home front, beware of Desert Storm scams tomorrow at 5.
When our country called, thousands of Western New Yorkers answered. Now their families await word from our local troops. As soon as any information is available, Channel 2 News will bring it to you. Helping you get through these trying times is our #1 priority.
From your 24-hour news station, this is a Channel 2 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Rich Kelman. On Channel 2 News First at 5, we'll show you what happened when an Iraqi missile slammed into a housing area in Saudi Arabia, killing 12 Americans. We'll also have the latest on the ground war. And on the home front, Mike Igo with a Money Matters report on how food labels themselves could hurt you. All the news coming up first at 5 from Channel 2, your 24-hour news station. We'll see you then.